I'm Jay Horton. I make movies that make money. This is how. Does Filmhub market our films? Well, yes and no, but mostly no. At least not in the way you're thinking. Filmhub does market our movies to various streaming platforms, but they do not market our titles directly to consumers. This right here is the biggest difference between Filmhub and a distributor. Filmhub is a marketplace. They simply list your film and push it out to various platforms. It's up to that platform to pick your movie. And once the movie is placed on that platform, it's up to the filmmaker and the platform themselves to market that movie. Well, mostly the filmmaker. So how exactly does Filmhub market to these platforms? And what can you do to optimize your movies for this? Well, first, Filmhub analyzes your title. When your movie goes through their QC or quality control process, the Filmhub algorithm analyzes your title for details such as genre, cast, and themes. They then use this data to pair your flick with the right platform based on that channel's curation preferences. Filmhub then creates watch lists that are sent to the channel buyers based on these preferences. The channel buyers review these watch lists. Some review weekly, some monthly, some quarterly. These watch lists are based on a title's popularity ranking and similarity to other Filmhub titles that have performed well on that particular platform. They use many pieces of data to rank similarity, such as genre, tags, synopsis, SEO, artwork, etc. Filmhub also creates themed watch lists based on channel requests, such as Black cinema, LGBTQ plus films, aliens, and POV horror, Christmas movies, etc. These watch lists are often reviewed over calls or emails between the channel buyers and the Filmhub sales team. Channel buyers may also search the catalog using search tools that Filmhub provides them. Then they can select films on their own time. This is probably where the majority of the platforms pick their content. Now, filmmakers cannot pick and choose which channels Filmhub submits to. Filmmakers can only choose which platforms Filmhub cannot distribute to via the Managed Rights section. This is filled out when you first upload your title. Another thing, there is no guarantee of when a channel might select your title. Titles perform at different times on Filmhub. Some perform right away. Some perform well after a few months, or even up to a few years in some instances. New channels are constantly added to Filmhub, so don't be worried if you don't see many channels selecting your title at first. Titles perform well at different points in their life cycle on Filmhub. One thing that platforms look at a lot when selecting titles is their popularity ranking. The popularity ranking is a system within Filmhub that, ranks the titles, based on their popularity. One of the most important factors in popularity ranking is a title's revenue generated on Filmhub. See, Filmhub relies on revenue data of how your title is performed versus other titles in their catalog. Popularity ranking also takes into account other details such as festival awards and selections, IMDB rankings, actors or actresses that might be in it, and the number of times that the title has been ordered by other channels. Your popularity ranking can also increase for a given channel based on your other titles' performances on that channel. For instance, if you have two titles that have done well on Amazon and IMDB TV, owned by Amazon, you're more likely to have your other titles rise in watch lists that Amazon and IMDB TV watch. So if your film is selected and delivered to a certain channel, it's very important that you promote it to that channel so that Filmhub can see there is an audience for your title there. This means that if you use methods other than Filmhub to deliver to some channels, it can hurt your overall performance on Filmhub. The more revenue you generate on Filmhub itself, the more likely you are to get selected by other channels. So for instance, when content owners choose to self-distribute on Amazon, it can greatly hurt their future earning potential on Filmhub, since Filmhub doesn't have that extra data in their system to increase the title's popularity ranking. A title's popularity ranking also contributes to how likely it is to be added to a watch list. For instance, if a channel requests the top 20 POV horror titles to review and your title is 25, they most likely won't review it. If you want to know more about Filmhub, check out some of these videos here. But whatever you do, keep making movies.